pressed in, shaken down, overflowing. Now David realized that, this has got two applications. David realized here, basically what this psalm is talking about, his cup of joy overflowed. Okay? His cup of joy is what's overflowing here. He realizes that God also blesses us with prosperity. Now here's the thing. Here's the problem. There is a danger in being too prosperous. Okay? And David realized this. David experienced this in his own life. Okay, God pours out all these many manifold blessings on David and us too. And when we get so much stuff that we don't know what to do with it, we sometimes have a tendency to forget who gave it to us. We forget God. It's a lot easier to forsake God in times of prosperity than in times of woe. And, when we're having trouble, we don't have any problem talking to God. Do we?
No.
But when you got everything you need and your cup is full and running over, watch out, because we can slip off, can't we? And this is what David is indicating here two ways. But mainly what we're talking about, you have anointed my head, my cup of joy overflows. We can have joy and be afflicted in 1,000 different ways. All right? Amen. Jesus said, John 10:10, I come so that you may have life and you may have it abundantly. He wants us to have an abundant life. That doesn't mean that he wants us to have just bunches and gobs and oodles of all kinds of things of the world. That's not an abundant life. That's a prosperous life. He wants us to have an abundant life. He wants us to experience peace and joy and love.
Amen.
Amen. So, as a result of this, verse 6, David says, surely goodness and loving kindness. That's another one of the words translated mercy. God's mercy is God's loving kindness. Surely goodness and loving kindness will follow me. How long? All the days of my life. And that is true. Amen. God's goodness and his loving kindness will follow us all the days of our life, if we permit him to. He's merciful to us whether we acknowledge it or not. You know that? He really is. All the time. The thing is, when we stop and look around and say, Lord, thank you for that. And when we get to heaven and we get to look at the records, we're going to find that, man, there have been thousands of times that God has been merciful to us and we didn't even know it. But surely goodness and mercy, loving kindness will follow me all the days of my life. And here's some more good. He doesn't just stop there with this life, does he? Look at it. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord for a few days. Forever. That's a long time, And where are you going to be? In the house of the Lord. Who's going to be in that house? What's so important to us? The house of the Lord is itself defining it. Where we are going to dwell is where God is. Can you imagine that? I really can't imagine it, but I sure want to do it. So the thing is, as long as we permit God, he will lead us. He'll take us through the deepest, darkest valley, the valley of death. Does God expect us to do anything? Absolutely. We've got a part to do, don't we? He gave us a mind, he gave us an intellect, he expects us to use it, he gives us skills and abilities, he expects us to use those, not only to help ourselves, but to help others. And as we do this, like God he is the good shepherd, Isaiah 53:6 says, we all like sheep have gone astray, we've all gone astray. And God will be the shepherd for us. Now, in return, He wants us also to be good shepherds for those around us.
Amen.
And if we do this, then surely goodness and mercy will follow us. Thank you.